Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup look, a makeup tutorial on this eye look that I have on this eye using the Naughty palette from Kylie Cosmetics. I mentioned in my last video, which I did a makeup look with the Nice palette, that I wanted to try out the Naughty palette as well. And I didn't want to like do two in one just because I feel like maybe you only got the Naughty palette or maybe you only got your hands on the Nice palette and you want to know what looks you can create if she does restock, so that way you know if you want to pick it up or not. So I'm not going to tell you guys what I think about this palette until the end. 14 eyeshadows, which this palette retailed for $43 or $44 each, which I think is a really nice amount. I think it's a good price. You get a total of 85 grams and each shadow is 3 ounces. So I think it's pretty good. I think that's like the standard amount for eyeshadows. But I'm going to go ahead and use this shade on the bottom corner called Christmas Kiss, which is like a really nice peachy shade. And I'm going to take my Morphe M441 brush and just go in and start blending this into my crease. I'm just going to use back and forth kind of like windshield wiper motions and circular motions. And this shade I think is really great for a transition color. It's kind of odd because usually I feel like for the fall time you wouldn't want to use a peach, but I still think it's really nice, especially with this look that I created. It all pretty much just tied in together. Alright, next I'm going to take the Luxie 231 brush, which is just a small little detail brush. I feel like this palette does have some fallout. Like Christmas Kiss is right underneath of a white shade, so you just have to tap lightly just so you don't get like a bunch of, I don't know, fallout there. But the next shade that I'm going to get is Unwrap Me, which is like a burgundy shade. And I'm just going to start adding that into my crease. Now with this shade, I kind of noticed it was a little bit patchy. It still blends out, but I just feel like overall it's just a little off. But that is the shade right there. It's this shade. I don't know. I mean, I picked up a pretty good amount on my brush. I just feel like the way it applies, it just applies really patchy, but it still blends. Like on this side, you don't really notice it, like any unevenness. But I'm just taking that into the crease, the outer corner, and into the crease, and all the way into like the inner corner. And I build this shade a lot, especially towards the outer corner is where I like to blend it, just so when I cut the crease it's all like even. And then I'm going to take the Morphe M514 brush and I'm going to take a little bit of Christmas Kiss and I'm just going to add that to the mix to blend Unwrap Me and Christmas Kiss together. Like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it just has a lot of the dark color like in this area, whereas it's more diffused, so you just have to make sure you're really blending it out. Alright, so after that, I'm just going to take some of, the brush, the Morphe M441, with a little bit more of Christmas Kiss and add that to the mix, just again to help blend out Unwrap Me. And taking again Unwrap Me, so we're just kind of building the shades between Unwrap Me and Christmas Kiss. But again, with Unwrap Me, you're really going to want to make sure that you are blending or adding it mostly to the outer corner, because that's where we really want it to be intense. There you go. For some odd reason, my phone camera usually does focus, but I don't know if I like mess with the setting and now it doesn't want to do it. So I'm just gonna grab some LA Girl Cosmetics Pro Concealer. I kind of like cut into the tube just to make sure I can grab a lot. And I'm just gonna start cutting my crease. I'm gonna go into the shade called Jingle. And Jingle has like a very interesting formula. Unlike the one I tried in the Nice palette, it like, I don't know, it just like gives you glitter. So I just like to use the brush to kind of add some color. But I figured like my finger just works the best to pack it on. I don't know, it's just like a very glittery eyeshadow. The formulation of it is like really weird, but we're just gonna apply it. Now that I've used that shade called Jingle on my lid, I'm gonna take Unwrap Me and again just like blend it in so that way it doesn't look patchy or just like, you know, it all kind of blends together. So adding that to the outer corner. So next I'm going to add some glitter liner to where I cut my crease. Because if you are doing this for the holidays, you know, you want to be really festive. I did this thing on this eye where it kind of starts like diffusing in. So that's what I'm going to do over here. Just gonna start bringing it to my lower lash line. I mean to my top lash line. It's kind of like, I don't know, like in a wing shape, but not really. It's hard to describe, but you're almost just gonna bring it to your lash line. And I'm gonna just take Unwrap Me and apply that to my lower lashes. Alright, so now I'm just going to take Christmas Kiss and I'm going to run that underneath of my eyes. Just for my transition color. Then I went in with Unwrap Me. But I really wanted to use a shade called Emerald, which is the matte green in the palette. So you can leave it like this, or you can just go ahead and add the green. The green's gonna make it look a lot more smoky. I'm just gonna take the like a Morphe pencil brush and take the shade called Emerald, and I applied it pretty low. It's gonna look like a hot mess at first, but we're gonna blend it out. I feel like I should show you guys the shades just in case you guys aren't using the palette. So that's Emerald, and I know it's not focusing. I'm really sorry. My camera sucks. But yeah, just gonna use that underneath, and then using that same brush that we've been taking Unwrap Me with, I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. Just taking a little bit more Emerald because we don't want any unevenness. Okay, and then to finish off, I'm just going to do my highlighter for my inner corner and my brow bone. Precious Petals from Wet n Wild is my favorite for that. I just don't really like any other eyeshadow color. So I always use this. Just gonna add that to my brow bone and right into the inner corner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower, I mean not my lower lashes, but my lashes and mascara off camera. I'm also gonna add some black liner to my waterline. I'm just gonna add Wet n Wild Precious Petals to the tip of my nose, the tops of my cheeks, on top of my eyebrow arch. the chin, so just kind of like an overall, you know, like glow. I'm gonna do the NYX lip liner in Natural again and overdrawing eyelets. And for my lip color today, I feel like I haven't used a Wet n Wild lipstick in a while, so I'm just gonna grab the shade called Give Me Mocha. They recently just came out with new shades, which intrigues me because I like the formula of the Katsu liquid lipsticks a lot. Okay guys, so we've officially finished with the makeup. So overall my thoughts on the, okay, let me just drop everything. Overall my thoughts on the Naughty palette from Kylie Cosmetics is that it is a really good palette. I did enjoy it and I think I definitely will be using it a lot. Especially for the holidays, I might reach for it. What really intrigued me was the mattes that she has. She has this mint shade, this really nice red, kind of like orange, it's like a bright red, and I think it's very beautiful, and it's called Saint Nick Merry Mint. She has Tipsy, which is like a beautiful taupe, and it has like a satin finish. Overall, I like the variety of the colors, and I think it was a very unique palette. I feel like, you know, we get a lot of warms, and this has warms in it too, but it has more of like your classic festival shades. So unlike the Nice palette that has more neutrals, and the Naughty palette you have a lot more pops of colors, and it's a more unique palette overall. So because it is limited edition, if you just want to add these shades either just as like a collector's item or just because you want to get a little bit more creative with your eyeshadow looks, I think it's definitely going to be a great palette for yourself, and I think it's going to be a great palette for anyone that's creative or just an artist and likes makeup for the holidays. So I do think it's a good palette. I did really like it. I think besides it appearing patchy on the eye when you first apply it, it does blend out really well, and I think they don't take a lot of work, but usually with darker colors and even just colorful shades, you do have to take your time to, you know, like move yourself onto a colorful shade or just really blend it out because it is a deeper tone. But that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and you guys found it helpful. If you guys did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel and turn on your bell notifications so you're always caught up with my videos, and I will see you guys all in my next one. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.